Will Rell Seas take over Roblox One-Piece games? This is a question many are asking as Rell Seas' release is just around the corner, and it will be competing with other titles such as Blox Fruits and One-Piece Online. Before we get into this video, I just want to point out that I am not hating on any games. I'm simply trying to speculate what will go down and how Roblox One-Piece games will be changed because of the game. Also, quick reminder, I am starting a crew with over 100+ members so far. And if you would like to join, there is a Discord link in the description. Anyways, with all of that out of the way, let's get into the video. So to start off, let's look into the beginning of Roblox One-Piece games. In the early years of Roblox, games such as One-Piece Legendary, One-Piece Age of Pirate, and One-Piece Epic Battle. Were all examples of very early One-Piece-inspired Roblox games that built the foundation for the following games to come. At the same time, One-Piece games were starting to get some attention. A group named Gamer Robot created their first successful game, Elemental Battlegrounds. Which released in early 2016. The game focused on magic-style combat and was very influential for its time. Soon after the game's release, Gamer Robot decided to work on a new project similar to Elemental Battlegrounds, called Blox Peace. This game took the magic fighting elements from Elemental Battlegrounds and converted them into devil fruits, which could be eaten by players and would give them powers similar to One Piece. Eventually, Blox Peace rebranded as the game we all know, Blox Fruits, which rapidly increased in player count and is now the top One-Piece game on Roblox, if not one of the top Roblox games right now. There are many other Roblox games that still have large amounts of players, such as Haze Peace, King Legacy, One-Piece Online, Fruit Battlegrounds. So now, moving on to the main issue of this video is how Rell Seas will hold up against these games and how it will pave its own path. So one of the main takeaways from determining Rell Seas' popularity is the age it's built for. Rell Seas is being designed in a more unique way to experience for a more mature audience, meaning it will be tailored to a more older audience. This will be huge for the Roblox One-Piece community, as basically every game in this collection is made for younger people. Without island-to-island level requirement grinding, Rell Seas will bring about a whole new wave of playstyle. So Rell Seas has its own age range and playstyle. Now, how will it fare up against other titles? Based on my speculation, I have a few ideas I think may possibly happen, but first I think it's important for me to point out that Rell Seas and Blox Fruits are on different sides of the same coin. While both are One-Piece-inspired Roblox games, Blox Fruits has the opposite characteristics of Rell Seas, as it includes island-to-island grinding, fairly simple graphics, and it is made for people of a younger age. This being addressed, I feel as if all other Roblox One-Piece games can be placed somewhere in between all of these. Take, for example, One-Piece Online. This game was a perfect example of a game trying to tailor more to a bit older of an audience. While it did have island-to-island grinding, it also made obtaining strong devil fruits a challenge to players, had advanced models, and the game was a bit more difficult overall. This game is a perfect example of being closer to Rell Seas on the One-Piece game spectrum, while still having some ideas from Blox fruits. Okay, so now that we have that addressed, it's time to determine the future of these games. Starting off with some of the smaller games, I think that most of these will be killed off. As it currently stands, Blox Fruits has a very large portion of the Roblox One-Piece player count, with the lesser being split between a few small One-Piece games. With Rell Seas in the picture, I think that these games will have a good chunk of their player counts taken for the sole reason that many people play these games because they simply don't like Blox Fruits. Many people have been waiting for a One-Piece game like Rell Seas, because it will finally have a progression system that won't be boring and tedious. These One-Piece games all sort of have this, and I believe the smaller One-Piece games will be more impacted. Now, moving on to the biggest question many have, is what will happen to Blox Fruits? First, it should be known that Blox Fruits is already a behemoth of a game, with insane player counts and a very dedicated fan base. With Rell Seas being part of the scene, it wouldn't do much to Blox Fruits at first. It's important to note that while many are going to enjoy the way Rell Seas plays, many people play Blox Fruits because they enjoy the grinding and they enjoy what it has to offer. Many people will stick with Blox Fruits, and if Rell Seas were to ever surpass it, it would take a very long time, and Rell Seas would really need to sell that it is a superior game. That doesn't mean that Rell Seas won't do well, however. Rell Games have created multiple site-changing games throughout their time, and it wouldn't be impossible for Rell Seas to eventually pass Blox Fruits in players. At the end of the day, both games are completely different in their own ways. Rell Seas and Blox Fruits, both being One-Piece games, at face value have different communities, play styles, and enjoyment. That's why comparing the two is hard to debate. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video or have anything to say about it, then please leave a comment down below. With that, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later.